Good afternoon, traders. Good afternoon, and welcome to Paul's Monday Market Update number 211 for Monday, 19th of January, 2026. I hope you're all well. I hope you have enjoyed a good start to the year and this rather eventful start to 2026. It's been quite some kickoff already, hasn't it? For those of you joining us for the first time, the Monday Market Update is just that. It is me flying through as much as I can share with you in the next 25, 30 minutes, looking at strength and weakness within the FX indices and commodities markets, followed by a look at the charts of interest, and then a look at the live market. It is not a signal service. It's not trade recommendations. It is just me sharing with you what might be of relevance or use to yourself in your own endeavors. As always, you are very welcome here, but just remember that you are always responsible for your own trading and investment decisions. And for those of you who perhaps want a little bit more help or a little bit more insight and mentorship, there'll be a small group mentorship running starting next week, basically focused on trading FX and the swing positions. That'll be called the dollar edge, all right, which is probably quite apt based upon how the world is going at this particular moment. But it will basically run for Q1 of 2026, so it's going to be kind of 8 to 10 weeks, just basically looking at trading fewer higher quality setups from the 4 hour charts, focusing on the dollar, sterling, and euro markets. If you've got a question, just ping me a question. You can email me there, or there's a bit code, or that QR code will take you there. All right, no more defense companies, but we do have United Airlines. They themselves they've got their earnings tomorrow after close. Um, we look at the airlines, all right, and there has been some real big swings here, hasn't it? This is the weekly chart, and there's been some fantastic swings going on. And once again, we'd kind of swung from $40 up to just above north of 100, then back down to sort of just above 50, back up to 100. And then once again, kind of last quarter, we were sort of drifting our way back down, and we were talking about, was this really just a really big wide double top here at 100, and were we going to drift our way back down towards the 200? Well, once again, we can see the kind of 50 really held there. We really bounced off that 50, got back up above the 20, back up above 100, and have continued to work our way higher up to here, just under tickling the soft underbelly of $120. That's quite some move there. Now, of course, with all of this, let's say this Greenland sentiment, Iran sentiment, that does have an impact, okay, on airlines. People start to sort of get a little bit reluctant to fly, and so I'll be intrigued to see, when their results come out tomorrow. Do those results kind of push us back up to 120, or does sentiment generally sort of drift us back to 100? Okay, so I'll be intrigued to see how these play out, sort of, this week, to see where that takes us.